Will the audience please rise for the national anthem sung by Nick Thomas, Department Chair, Fine Arts and Humanities, and Associate Professor of Music, and accompanied by the Moraine Valley Concert Band. Please remain standing for the singing and playing of the college's alma mater, Moraine Will Remember Thee. Lyrics to the alma mater can be found on page 27 in your programs.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright star through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, they proved to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. From the greenest valley to the deepest sea, praise our alma mater, praise our melody, as with grace and honor we build community. As we go onward through our lives, Moraine will remember thee. Every land and people have a home in thee. With one voice we gather here in harmony. As with grace and honor we build community, as we go onward through our lives, Moraine will remember thee. Our determination ever shall bring true. We will make a difference on earth thanks to you. As with grace and honor we build community, as we go onward through our lives, Moraine will remember thee.
Please be seated. Good evening. My name is John Sands. As the 2019 Professor of the Year, I want to welcome you to this year's Moraine Valley Community College Commencement. I'm especially honored to have the opportunity to address this year's graduating class. This is the 50th graduation class at Moraine Valley. I was not here for the first class. I was only 9 years old. but I had the honor to attend the 20th, 25th, 30th, 40th, and now 50th class. You know, it's a tradition here at Moraine Valley for the Professor of the Year to address the graduates as a representative of the faculty. This year, I want to share two important Moraine Valley values. The first value is the value of honor. This is why we're here tonight, and that is what this event is all about, to honor our graduates. Each year, the Moraine Valley family get dressed up in our gowns and fancy hats as a way to show our recognition of your accomplishments. However, in reality, you honor us as faculty members, administrators, and board members. Yes, as each one of you cross this stage, you validate our efforts to serve you and maintain an institution in which students have the greatest opportunity to succeed. You also honor your family and friends. This is most likely one of many honors you will earn in the future. You may be honored for advanced degrees, good work, great ideas, and accomplishments. You know, each time you're honored, others will bestow you with greater responsibility, authority, and influence. So strive to be a person others want to honor, and remember to honor others. I have always tried to honor my grandfather. He was a chief petty officer in the U.S. Navy. After a long and distinguished career, he was discharged just weeks before the attack on Pearl Harbor. He re-enlisted just after Pearl Harbor. He had two small children at home. One was my mother. He knew the danger, but he felt a sense of service to return and prepare young servicemen now thrust into a very dangerous situation. After graduation, I joined the Navy myself to serve our country and honor my grandfather. And that brings us to the second Moraine Valley value, the value of service. Service comes in many different forms: military service, government service, community service, or just service to your coworkers and family members. The most important people in this world will tell you it's not their accomplishments that made them successful, but rather they're serving and preparing others to succeed. My message to you today is use your influence and authority to serve others. In 2018, Moraine Valley Community College was awarded a National Science Foundation Scholarship for Service grant. This grant enables schools from across the country to provide financial support and tuition for high-achieving students that want to work as cybersecurity professionals for the federal government. The program provides students with full tuition and a stipend of $25,000 per year to attend school full-time. This scholarship enables community college students to complete their second year here at Moraine Valley and then transfer to Purdue University Northwest to complete their baccalaureate degree. In return, these students have committed to serve others by accepting employment as cybersecurity defenders with one of our federal agencies. Today, I want to recognize Moraine Valley's first SFS scholar, Ray Moraine. Ray, could you please stand to be recognized? Ray is a 31-year-old returning adult student in the cybersecurity program. He first attended college back in 2006, but in his own words at the time was not ready for college. Ray experienced a life-changing event in 2015. He was driving his cousin home, a former Marine and Chicago Ridge police officer, when they were struck head-on by a drunk driver. Ray was severely injured, and his cousin was killed in the accident. Ray says this event changed him. He decided to change his life and go back to school to pursue a career like his cousin, a career involving serving others. Ray will graduate today cum laude. He will leave Moraine Valley with 3 degrees and 8 certificates. Ray has already started class at Purdue and plans to complete a baccalaureate degree in computer and information technology and a minor in cybersecurity. Would Ray's family please stand to be recognized? I want to thank you for the sacrifices. Ray left full-time employment to come back to school full-time. I am sure you're very proud of Ray today. Ray, today you are honoring the memory of Officer Stephen Smith. Congratulations, Ray. And congratulations to all the Moraine Valley graduates and the many family members and friends here tonight. At this time, it is my pleasure to present our president, Dr. Sylvia Jenkins.
Thank you, and good evening. I echo Professor Sands welcoming you to the 50th commencement of Moraine Valley Community College. It's hard to believe we have been graduating students from this college for 50 years, and I am proud to celebrate this important milestone with you tonight. Joining us as a special guest is U.S. Senator Dick Durbin. Who we will hear from a little later in the program. Thank you, Senator Durbin, for agreeing to share in this celebration of student success with us. And right before we came in, I asked him how many graduation ceremonies does he do every year, and he said he only accepts one. And aren't we fortunate that he accepted us? So thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And graduates, you should be proud of all you have accomplished to be a part of this moment in the college's history too. 6 students, 3 men and 3 women, graduated from Moraine Valley at its first commencement in spring of 1969. 6. Tonight, I'm happy to welcome back to campus one of those first graduates. Connie Vaca, would you please stand? Connie, would you please stand? Connie was the first in her family to attend college, and she had toddlers when she took her first class at Moraine Valley. But her mother-in-law and husband's aunt watched them so she could go to school. Her classes were held in one of the college's original buildings on 115th Street in Alsip, where she says they were lucky to have chalkboards. Connie earned an Associate in Science degree from Moraine Valley and went on to earn a bachelor's degree from the University of Illinois at Chicago. Her education led her to a wonderful career as a physical education teacher at Eisenhower High School in Blue Island, where she still resides. Yay. Connie, I'm sure this ceremony looks quite different from yours held 50 years ago in a field on campus. I understand the college president took the 6 of you out to lunch following your ceremony. Well, students, I hate to disappoint you, but that sure would be hard for me to do now. I don't think there's a restaurant big enough to hold all of us, but I love you all. I love all of you. Thank you, Connie, for returning to Moraine Valley for our 50th commencement. You are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you so much for being here. Our growth since Connie's graduation has been amazing. Now, not only have we replaced those chalkboards with smart boards and online discussion forums, we are adding teleprompters to tonight's ceremony. I hope I'm doing okay. Am I doing okay? Yes, okay, good. We also are graduating 2,194 students who have earned a total of 3,104 degrees and certificates in this past year. That's quite amazing, quite amazing. And almost 600 of you have chosen to celebrate your graduation by participating in commencement tonight. This ceremony culminates all of the hard work and effort you have put forth as you pursued your degree or certificate. You made it. Graduates, you deserve a special round of applause for your achievements. will the graduating class of 2019 please stand and let us show how proud we are of you. Please stand, graduates. Please stand. All of the graduates, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. You are here tonight because you worked hard, studying for hours, completing class projects, and preparing for exams, but I know you didn't do it alone. You had support from many people who encouraged you to keep going and made their own sacrifices so you could earn your credential. Your family and friends are here tonight because they know how important it is to celebrate your achievement. I can see how much joy and pride they have for you, and rightfully so. So many of them are in this room with us tonight, and many of them are over in the Fine and Performing Arts Center in the Minker Theater. We want to say hello and thank you to them also. And some of them who could not make it here tonight are watching us live streamed. So everybody behave because they're watching us on live stream. Graduates, let's thank these special individuals for the support they have provided you over the years. Graduates, would you all thank your family and friends, please? Moraine Valley's award-winning faculty and staff have been behind you, as well as teaching you the skills and knowledge you need to succeed. They design and teach rigorous curricula in our classrooms and have pushed you and tested you. And you have shown them you were ready for any challenge that they threw at you. I know you have built many wonderful relationships with all of the faculty and staff here at Moraine Valley. I urge you to stay in touch with them. Your relationship with the college doesn't end with your graduation. You will forever be a part of our college community. Graduates, please join me in thanking our faculty and staff who are so dedicated to your success. And on behalf of myself and the Board of Trustees, I want to say a personal thank you to the faculty and staff who I know go the extra mile each day to make sure that our students are successful. So please join me in thanking them. Thank you. We know Moraine Valley was your best choice for many reasons. Superb faculty, a plethora of career and transfer options, the right fit into your budget, and a collegiate experience that rivals those at four-year schools. We have all that and so much more, which is why I'm not surprised many of you put forth extra effort to return to Moraine Valley to walk across this stage. Some of you completed your studies last summer or fall and have transferred to a four-year school to earn a bachelor's degree or have already joined the workforce. I welcome you back to campus. I'm thankful you decided to participate in our commencement, and I hope you are excelling at your new school or in your career. One of our students and her family arrived in the United States just today, coming all the way from Osaka, Japan, to attend commencement. Mami Tanaka, will you please stand? Mommy? Where is she? My understanding is that the flight landed. Where is she? There she is. Okay, Mommy is on this side of the room. Mommy is an international student who earned an Associate of Applied Science degree in paraprofessional educator, finishing her studies with a 3.9 GPA last summer. Upon completing, she returned to her home country but wanted to come back to Moraine Valley for graduation. While attending Moraine Valley, Mommy participated in the International Students Host Home program. She lived in Oak Lawn with a family that helped teach her about American culture. She quickly made friends with this family and continues to be in touch with them to this day. My understanding, the family has moved to Ireland, but Mommy stays in touch with them. Mommy's smiling face always could be seen in the International Student Affairs office on the second floor of Building S, a gathering spot for international students who don't know many people in the United States. She actively participated in most of the activities hosted by the office and made many friends. Coming back to Moraine Valley for graduation was important to her parents, who wanted to recognize their daughter for earning a college degree, And we want to say thank you to her parents for making the extra effort to be here tonight. Thank you, Mama. You may be seated. You may be seated. John Cladis flew in from Florida last night, leaving the happiest place on earth to return to our campus, which many people have described as Happy Valley. John, would you please stand? John is standing. There, John. Through the Disney College program, John spent the last semester working in Magic Kingdom parking operations at Walt Disney World. Like so many of our students, John has taken advantage of everything Moraine Valley has to offer: academic theater, the forensics team, and honors program, to name a few. He also was very active in student life as an employee, member and officer of student clubs, and president of the National Honor Society Phi Theta Kappa, not only at Moraine Valley, but for the state of Illinois, the first time a Moraine Valley student held this statewide position. He said returning for commencement was important to him because Moraine Valley was his home away from home and helped mold him into the man he has become. He now knows he wants to study public relations and work in higher education. John, I am convinced and I am confident you will continue to do amazing things in your future. As you can see, our students are going places and doing impressive things. John, you may be seated. Thank you, John. Whether you are transferring to another institution next year or starting a new job, you can do so with confidence, knowing you are fully prepared for the next step. And I encourage anybody in this room who is unsure about their next step to spend some time on our campus. I'm sure there are many of you here in the room who are thinking, can I do this? And my answer is yes, you can. We have many, many people here on campus that will help you. Get to know us, and you'll discover what I already know, that Moraine Valley truly is a place for everyone. Our doors are open to anyone who seeks a higher education degree or certificate, regardless of their background. One of the numerous benefits of an open-door policy is a diverse student body, which helps break down barriers and creates opportunities for students to learn alongside others who look, act, and believe differently than they do. Our students get a different kind of education when they learn about cultures and values that are different from their own. It helps them grow and will help them be successful in our global world. Understanding those experiences are beneficial to everyone at Moraine Valley. The college added inclusion and equity to its list of core values this year, joining integrity, responsibility, respect, fairness, and diversity. We are educating people from all walks of life. We promise to not only give them a seat at the table, but to meet them where they are and give them the resources they will need to be successful. Tonight, we recognize the accomplishments of all of our graduates, regardless of the path you have taken to get here. But I would like to share how a few of our graduates made their dreams a reality at Moraine Valley. For many of our students, English is not their first language, but this student did not let that stop her. Through hard work and determination, Rama Diab not only learned to speak English, but is graduating with honors. Rama, would you please stand? There's Rama. Rama came to the United States from Palestine 5 years ago with very basic English skills and low confidence when speaking it with others. She had difficulty adjusting to a new education system and needed English as a second language classes her first 2 years of high school. Her struggles in ESL classes proved to her the importance of hard work and determination, and motivated her enough to test out the program and take regular classes in her last 2 years in high school. Overcoming her challenges, she graduated with a 3.9 GPA, ranking in the top 6% of her class and making her a Moraine Valley Distinguished Scholar. Upon starting at Moraine Valley, Rama joined the honors program and has been active in the program throughout her college career, completing 19 credit hours of honors coursework. She also is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, the Muslim Student Association, Student Library Advisory Board, and an officer in the Arab Student Union. And she is a recipient of the Arab American Academic Excellence Scholarship and the Faculty Association Scholarship. Each of these opportunities has had an extraordinary impact on her as they taught her the importance of responsibility, dependability, time management, and communication. Rama has grown tremendously. She has learned she is stronger than she thought she was and now has confidence in overcoming future obstacles in her educational career. Tonight, Rama graduates cum laude, earning Associate in Arts and an Associate in General Studies degrees. She plans to pursue her Bachelor of Arts in Middle School Education with a minor in Bilingual Education at a four-year university next fall. Rama, I am confident you will overcome anything that gets in your way. Congratulations. Thank you. Moraine Valley's athletics program is strong and another reason why we are students' best choice. In fact, this has been a banner year for athletics. Yes, Mr. Finn, a banner year. Of our 12 sports teams, 7 sent athletes, 7 teams as a team and individuals to a national tournament. Ashley Hunter, a member of the women's basketball team, is one of those athletes. Is Ashley? Look around. There she is. Hi, Ashley. Ashley competed in the NJCAA National Basketball Tournament this past year as a Moraine Valley student. Ashley, well, you're standing. It was here at Moraine Valley that Ashley's impressive basketball skills really shined. Ashley played basketball at home with Flossmoor High School, but mostly sat on the bench. She would get maybe 4 minutes at the end of a blowout game to prove her skills. But she continued to play the game she loves and hoped she would be blessed enough to demonstrate her abilities elsewhere. Delvin Jones, Associate Professor of Communications and Speech and the women's head basketball coach, realized Ashley's talents and recruited her as a starting guard, where she made her mark at Moraine Valley. Ashley has accumulated an impressive list of honors and broken school records. Both years, she was an All-NJCAA Region 4 and All-Illinois Skyway Collegiate Conference first-team player. That's a lot. She received a Region Tournament MVP designation this year. Last year, she broke a national record for most field goals in a game, going 21 for 29 from the floor. She also broke a Moraine Valley record for most points scored in a single game with 48 points. This year, she became the second leading scorer in our women's basketball record books with 1,205 points. A lot of baskets. And helped her team earn a conference and region championship before competing at the national tournament, where they finished 8th in the country. All this from a young woman who barely got off the bench in high school. Not only is Ashley a stellar basketball player, but she also works very hard in the classroom, and she's doing amazing work. She loves learning as much as she loves her sport and intends to major in business at Murray State University, a Division I school in Murray, Kentucky, where she has received a full scholarship to continue both her passions in the fall. Ashley, thank you for being such an amazing representation of Moraine Valley in the national spotlight. Congratulations, Ashley. Providing opportunities to every student, regardless of their abilities, is an important piece of the college's mission. Helping students find their niche ultimately creates an avenue for them to find success. Will Richard Suey please stand? Richard? I have to look for them. There's Richard. He's all the way in the back this way. Richard did not have a very strong first semester at Moraine Valley because of personal struggles relating to being on the autism spectrum, and he was not particularly interested in the classes he had taken. When his mother asked him what other classes would interest him, he suggested the culinary arts program, specifically the baking and pastry courses. Chef Rose Deneen, assistant professor of culinary arts and hospitality management, recalls Richard's first day in the kitchen. He seemed overwhelmed and had difficulty reading the scales to weigh his ingredients. He didn't socialize with other students much either. But with extra assistance, Richard persevered. His instructors showed interest in his success, finding ways to help him grasp the content. And his classmates supported him too. He began to socialize with them more. Richard eventually became so comfortable with his environment at Moraine Valley that he gave hugs to his instructors and fellow students at the end of the semester. Richard was excelling academically too. He preferred structure and predictability, two important traits of a recipe. He also was able to quickly compute correct math calculations without using a calculator. Yes, baking does require math. Maybe that's why I can't bake. That's what it requires. As a result of this supportive team approach, Richard continued to do well in his baking and decorating classes. He felt delight and pride putting his sweet treats in a box to share with his family. And when Chef Rose asked Richard if his mom enjoyed the cake he brought home, he gave her a broad smile. Tonight, Richard is graduating with a 3.2 GPA and is receiving an Associate of Applied Science degree in baking and pastry. Richard is an example that proves that all you need to receive a quality education is determination and sometimes a few helping hands along the way. Congratulations, Richard, on completing your degree. I hope to taste one of your cakes someday. Thank you. Community colleges are special places because our students have such varied backgrounds. Many of you are returning adult students. As John mentioned, veterans are the first in your family to attend college. Maria Fox, one of our first-generation graduates, could not be with us this evening because she is completing her Air Force training at Lackland Air Force Base in Texas. We applaud her efforts to serve our country, and we wish she could have made it back to cross the stage. But graduating from college was very important to her and her family. Maria's accomplishment is not just hers. She carries it for 3 generations of women who did not complete an education. Her great-grandmother did not go to school at all. Her grandmother went to school until 5th grade, and her mother graduated high school. In other words, in the words of her mom, Veronica, earning her Associate in Arts degree is a very big deal for our family. Is Maria's mom, Veronica, is in the audience? There's Veronica. Thank you, Veronica, for being here. She carries all of our hopes. She really wanted to be here today. Veronica, I agree that your daughter earning her college degree is a very big deal. And I welcome a member of your family to cross the stage with our other Associate in Arts graduates to receive Maria's diploma. Graduates, thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, I am pleased all of you chose Moraine Valley Community College. You each have brought your unique story to our campus and enriched all of us. I offer to you my sincere congratulations, and I look forward to shaking your hand and congratulating you personally. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff of Moraine Valley, best wishes to the entire class of 2019. At this time, I'm honored to introduce Moraine Valley's Board of Trustees. These committed individuals help guide the college throughout the year, and we thank them for their continuing leadership. Please stand and be recognized when your name is called. Chair Kim Hastings Cristelli. Kim. Vice Chair Bernadette Barrett. Secretary Brian O'Neill. Trustee John Coleman. Trustee Beth McElroy Kirkwood, Trustee Joe Murphy, Trustee Patricia Joan Murphy. I also would like to recognize a former board member who is here with us this evening by my invitation that served our board for the last 18 years. Sandy Wagner. Sandy, would you please stand? Thank you. Thank you. Sandy was very instrumental in leading the college along with other trustees to transform Moraine Valley both physically and culturally. We also have present with us this evening our President Emeritus, Dr. Vernon Crawley. Dr. Crawley, would you please stand? Would you please stand? Along with his wife, Betty. Betty, would you please stand? Dr. and Mrs. Crawley served Moraine Valley for 21 years. So realize that we are only 52 years old and they served for 21 years. I think that deserves a very resounding round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. We also have joining us tonight Dennis Shannon. Dennis serves on our foundation board. The foundation is a group of board members. Dennis is also a graduate of Moraine Valley, and he's always here to support us. Thank you, Dennis, for being here tonight. Other special guests that are sitting here, my husband, Craig, whose name is not in this script, but I can't go home because he drove me here, and I am so grateful that he is here with me. Craig, stand up, please. Yes. And Mrs. Pat Coleman. Pat, would you please stand? John Coleman, who's also serving on the board, he and his wife, Pat, have been tremendous supporters of our college. So thank you all. Thank you. All of these individuals help us to get through the day, every day. As I said in my speech earlier, we all need somebody to help us to get through the day. So I am grateful to all of the people that are here, to the Board of Trustees, the people who serve on our foundation board, to our faculty and staff, and the people who are doing closed caption right now. Yes, I am off script, so they'd have to catch up. So now I ask our board chair, Kimberly Cristelli, to please come to the stage. Thank you all.
Thank you, President Jenkins. Good evening, graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, and special guests. I am so proud to share this momentous event, a milestone commencement, with all of you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, let me extend my congratulations on achieving your goal of obtaining a degree or a certificate. I know you have all worked so hard to cross this stage tonight. Enjoy your moment in the spotlight. You've earned it. Everything we do on the Board of Trustees is done with your success in mind. It is a true honor for us to provide the resources necessary to support Moraine Valley's learning-centered environment. Your hard work, coupled with Moraine Valley's commitment to excellence in teaching, a focus on student success, has led you this far on your educational journey. I am confident that wherever you're headed next, another school to further your education, or the start of a wonderful career, you are well prepared to succeed. Again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I congratulate all the graduates and wish you the best. Thank you.
At this time, I am pleased to again welcome U.S. Senator Dick Durbin. Senator Durbin is the 47th senator from Illinois and the state's senior senator. I'm sure some of you have probably seen Senator Durbin on the news, so we are very privileged to have him here with us this evening. He serves as the Democratic Whip, the second highest ranking position among Senate Democrats, and sits on the Senate Judiciary, Appropriations, Agricultural, and Rules Committees. In Washington, Senator Durbin has been a strong supporter of community colleges and efforts to address student debt. He has fought to hold off predatory for-profit colleges accountable. Senator Durbin, welcome to Moraine Valley Community College. Thank you.
Thank you, President Jenkins. It's an honor to be here this evening. I want to acknowledge the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the staff, the family, and friends who have made this evening possible for the graduates, and tell you what an honor it is to be here. President Jenkins is right. I accept one invitation a year to give a college commencement. I picked Moraine Valley Community College, and the reason for it was obvious as she told the story of the students in this graduating class. What a cross-section of our country, our state, and our world that have come together here at Moraine Valley. I hope this is still working. This may be the shortest commencement. No. But the fact that these students were introduced and told their stories, or the president told their stories, I think is a great story about education and opportunity in the United States of America, for those of us lucky enough to be born here and those of us who found this great country. Now, many of us know that a commencement speaker is an absolutely essential part of commencement, but it's like the dearly departed at a funeral, a necessary part of the ceremony, but not expected to say much. I'll try to stick to that rule. Let me start off by saying that each of us comes to education with our own family background, our own personal story. My story I'll make very brief. My mother and my father were my inspiration in life. My mother was an immigrant to this country, brought here at the age of 2 from Lithuania. She made it to the 8th grade, but not beyond. My father was born on a farm in deep southern Illinois, went to a one-room schoolhouse, and never went beyond the 8th grade. Despite that, my 2 brothers and I were goaded and inspired to higher education. When I would come home from school with my report card every 6 weeks, it was a big deal. My mom and I would sit down at the kitchen table and she would inevitably say to me, "You know you can do better." And then she'd look at that other side of the report card on my deportment and say, "Why do I see all these check marks?" Well, I overcame my mother's stern rebuke, went on to college and law school, and come here today to congratulate you on what you are achieving and really looking forward, I hope, to what you can do in this world that you are about to become a big part of. I read something the other day that stayed with me. It's from the great poet Maya Angelou. She said, "This is a wonderful day. I've never seen this one before." And there's never been a day exactly like this one before for so many of you. Your college commencement. What a day of celebration. But the question is, what will you use with the gifts you've been given, with the knowledge that you've learned right here at Moraine Valley Community College? Whether you step into a career or a university, you're all graduating into a world that seems to have more than its share of harsh words and sharp elbows. There are a lot of short tempers out there. A lot of people seem to prefer arguing about problems rather than solving them. The problems that we face pile up. One choice we each have, of course, is to be angry or discouraged. But if you were that type of person, I don't think you'd be sitting there in a cap and gown this evening. There is a better choice. If you don't want to live in an angry world, be kind, be thoughtful, be respectful of others, even if you don't agree with them. Listen more, judge less. And as hokey as it may sound, believe you can make this world better, because you can. Let me tell you a few stories of people who really made a difference. The first story is about a man who's a friend of mine. I met him more than 20 years ago in a country called Bangladesh. His name is Muhammad Yunus. He was a Fulbright scholar who earned a PhD in economics at a distinguished American university in the 1960s. Muhammad Yunus, with that training, could have written his ticket anywhere, but he decided to go back to Bangladesh, this new nation. one of the poorest nations on earth, to try to help. In 1974, a famine struck Bangladesh. As he walked to work at a university one day, Muhammad Yunus passed the bodies of those who had died during the night, and many who were dying as he watched them. Their starvation, he said, seemed like a rebuke to all the elegant economic theories that he'd learned in the classroom. So he decided to study poverty by consulting the real experts, poor people themselves. At the time, conventional wisdom said the solution to global poverty was bankrolling massive development projects in poor nations. Yunus took the opposite approach. He founded a bank called the People's Bank, or in his language, the Grameen Bank, which lent small amounts of money, $10 or $20, to the poorest of the poor, to destitute widows, abandoned wives, landless laborers, and desperately poor people. He called it a term that hadn't been used before, micro-lending. He found with micro-lending that $10 could change a person's life. It could turn a beggar into a businessman. I remember traveling to Uganda to one of these Grameen Bank operations and meeting with a woman and asking her what that small loan of $20 that had been made by the bank to her did. And she said, "My knees have grown soft." I said, "Your knees have grown soft? What does that mean?" She said, "Before I got that $20 and was able to open up a stall in the market, I used to have to crawl on my knees and beg my husband for money to feed our children. My knees have grown soft. I have the money to feed my children." Over the last nearly 50 years, more than 240 million people on 5 continents have received microloans. One economics professor in Bangladesh with an idea, trusting and respecting people who were being discarded and ignored by so many others, made such a dramatic difference in the world. Muhammad Yunus won the Nobel Prize for his work. There are other stories closer to home. You don't have to fly to Bangladesh to see how the actions of one person can inspire others to make this world better and kinder. Remember last February when the polar vortex hit Chicago, 25 degrees below zero, or what we call perfect Chicago Bears weather? A woman named Candace Payne saw the weather forecast. She automatically thought about all of the homeless people in the city of Chicago living on the streets. And she said, "I made a decision on the spur of the moment. I knew they were going to be sleeping on ice and snow, and I had to do something." So she pulled out her credit card and paid for 30 rooms in a Chicago motel. Then she got on Instagram and asked people to help her pick up the homeless, drive them to the hotel. Soon she had a caravan of cars, SUVs, and vans with volunteer drivers. In the first group of people that she delivered, there were 2 pregnant women and a family of 5. As the word spread, people started calling the motel to pay for more rooms. Calls came in from around the world. The hotel manager lowered the prices to accommodate more people. Restaurants donated food. Instead of renting 30 rooms for one night, they ended up with 60 rooms for several nights until that cold spell broke. The last story I want to tell you involves one of the most heartbreaking problems I know about a city that I dearly love, and I believe you do too, the city of Chicago. It is the ceaseless, senseless gun violence which we see in many of Chicago's poorest neighborhoods. In June of 2015, a mother was murdered while breaking up a fight on the corner of 75th Street and South Stewart Avenue in the section of Chicago known as Englewood. That summer, there was another murder, 1 block away, and then another. Many people felt helpless, but not Tamar Manasseh. When she heard the news at her home living in Bronzeville, she decided she had to go back to Englewood, the neighborhood where she grew up, and do something. She went to the same corner where that mother had been murdered. She pitched a tent on the corner, set out some lawn chairs, fired up a barbecue grill, and started cooking hot dogs. She gave away hot dogs and lemonade to anyone who wanted them. She brought colored chalk to the children in the neighborhood so they could draw on the sidewalks. She returned and did that same thing night after night after night. Soon other mothers joined her, first from the neighborhood and then all across the city. They called themselves Mothers and Men Against Senseless Killings, or MASK. They knew that kids are less likely to act up when a mother's watching, and they figured that 15 pairs of mothers' eyes watching kids was a way to keep peace in the neighborhood. They were right. They made the message clear: don't mess with our kids. The mothers came every afternoon at 4 o'clock and stayed for at least 4 hours, from the last day of school in June until the kids went back to class on Labor Day. What happened? 75 people a day got something to eat. And now, after 4 years, they're reclaiming the neighborhood, one corner, one block at a time. I've been there. I've passed out hot dogs and lemonade to kids and adults on that corner. No one has to show an ID or fill out a government form. Just simple acts of kindness and caring. What have they achieved? Violent crime and gun-related incidents in that census tract have gone down dramatically. For the past 4 summers, no one has been killed in that neighborhood. Neighbors who were strangers became friends. Parents who never let their children leave the apartment in the summer now feel safe to let them play outdoors when the moms are on the corner. And the neighborhood elementary school is showing improvement in the outcomes for the students. So I promise to keep this commencement address short, and I will wrap it up with one last thought. This is the most important advice I have for you. In the end, change doesn't happen because of the brilliance or courage of just one person, not even if that person wins a Nobel Prize. Big problems are solved when one person inspires another person to act. Remarkable changes can happen when we feel we are part of a community. You've worked hard for your degrees and certificates, class of 2019. The world faces many challenges these days. I'm sorry there are so many that you have to grapple with. But you're not the first generation of Americans to face big challenges. With the knowledge you've gained here at Moraine Valley Community College, with your family, with your faith, with your community around you, you can create a world you dream of, and we're counting on you to do it. Congratulations, graduates. Now go have those parties.
Senator Durbin, would you please join me again at the podium, along with Chair Cristelli? First, I have to do my clicker. I confer upon you the honorary degree of Associate in Arts from Moraine Valley Community College. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll now ask John. My screen black.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Norma Sally Barone, Vice President of Student Development.
Good evening, graduates. I would like to congratulate each of you on the successful completion of your degree or certificate program. In a short time, you will walk across our stage as a Moraine Valley graduate. However, your connection to the college will not end. Instead, you will become one of our valued alumni. To showcase your achievement, the Moraine Valley Foundation will be giving you a keychain to proudly declare you are a Moraine Valley graduate, and to serve as a reminder that the education you received at Moraine Valley is going to take you places. Further, we encourage you to stay connected with our foundation. And now, I have the honor of introducing this year's student speaker to you. Melissa Carroll truly has made Moraine Valley her best choice by taking advantage of the many opportunities the college has to offer. And by doing so, she has thrived at the college and created a pathway to a strong career. Melissa is a critical thinker who was accepted into the Engineering Pathways program, which guarantees her transfer admission into the College of Engineering at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where she will start in the fall. Through this program, she has practiced the engineering skills she already has acquired at Moraine Valley by working as a technical assistant at the Argonne National Laboratory. This experience has solidified her desire to pursue an electrical engineering bachelor's degree. Outside of her classes, Melissa has been quite active at Moraine Valley, serving as the captain of the college's cheer team and as a member of the engineering club. Holding a 3.84 GPA, Melissa has appeared on the President's List in 2017 and 2018. Tonight, she will graduate magna cum laude with an Associate of Science degree. Melissa, we are so proud of what you have accomplished while you were here at Moraine Valley, and we know you will continue to find success in your future. Please join me in welcoming our 2019 student speaker, Melissa Carroll.
Wow, I'm not nervous at all. Good evening, faculty, staff, students, members of the board, Mom, Dad, God, Jesus, and the lovely woman who works at the cafeteria checkout in the U. I have loved every single thing about Moraine Valley, from the people who spend 3 hours at the gym to the people who walk into the gym just to get food from the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, from the nursing students to the moms, to the nursing students who are moms, from the kids who take naps in their cars to the financial aid office line, the geese at the pond, and the student life staff. Today, we are not just graduating from a community college. We are moving on from a community, a diverse, intelligent, and welcoming community. And all those that were previously mentioned are what make Moraine Valley so unique, so special, and so down to earth. And I'm really glad I'm not the only one who takes naps in their car. But seriously, I'm so grateful to Moraine Valley for all it's offered to me and my family. My 3 older siblings all attended Moraine Valley, and as far as tuition goes, I thought there was like a buy 3, get 1 free deal, but someone told me that's not how college works, so okay. In addition, my mom and dad both attended Moraine Valley in the 70s, and my dad is still trying to sell his book, so if anyone needs a 1979 edition for Algebra 1, see me after this. I'm so grateful that I decided to follow my family's footsteps and make Moraine Valley my best choice as a student. Moraine has shaped me into a well-rounded individual. I was given the opportunity to stay involved on campus, being your 2-year head captain of your Cyclone cheer team. Hold for applause. Oh, thanks. Not really, but thank you. Moraine Valley provided resources that allowed me to reach out for help to make me a better student. Staying close to home allowed me to work while attending school. And going to Moraine Valley has allowed me to do all of this while living rent-free with my 2 roommates, Mom and Dad. And I'm sure many of you can relate to what Moraine Valley has offered me in one way or another. But everyone sitting in this room knows how Moraine Valley has individually shaped every one of us. I don't know exactly what opportunities Moraine has given to each of you individually, but I am confident that we can all agree on a few things. Moraine Valley has shown us what we want to pursue in our life, what type of person we want to become, how to handle change, and how to make the most out of every situation we are handed. And today, I'm here to send you all off on your future. I was given the task to greet you to the rest of your life and support you through this change. And in order for me to do that, I want to tell you something that you need to hear, and that is, I believe in you, every single one of you. I believe you are more amazing than you'll ever know, and I believe that you will never let anything stop you from realizing that. I believe as the years go by, you will end up right where you are supposed to be because Moraine Valley has pointed you in the right direction. And I never want you to forget that no matter where life takes you, that myself and Moraine Valley will always be the constant that believes in you. I never want you to lose sight of where you came from, and I want you to remember to believe in yourself. Or as Journey once said, don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people, oh, oh, oh. From this day forward, we will be alums of this institution, and we will take the lessons we've learned, the changes we've experienced, the friends we've made, and the memories with us wherever we go. I want to conclude by telling you about my never list. My never list is a list I have where I definitively tell myself things I will never do. And despite this sounding like a list that limits what I can do in my life, it is actually quite the opposite. See, when I experience a change or a hardship in my life, I reminisce about what got me through it, telling myself things like, I will never let anyone define who I am, or I will never let an obstacle hinder my future, or I will never pass up on taking a risk. I write these things down, and when I go through another change in my life, I look at that list, and it gives me the strength and the confidence to move forward. And today, I've made my never list for you. Never lose your confidence. Never forget your best choice. Never lose the person you have become. Never let anything stand in your way of success. And don't stop believing. Thank you.
It is now my honor to present Dr. Pamela Haney, Vice President of Academic Affairs.
Good evening. I would like to extend my congratulations to the 2019 graduates of Moraine Valley Community College. All of this year's graduates who are receiving an associate degree are wearing white academic hoods to acknowledge this significant achievement. I am proud to have the opportunity to recognize our honor graduates at this time. Gold stoles are worn by some students to indicate membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the National Honor Society of Community and Junior Colleges. Will the graduates in Moraine Valley's Phi Theta Kappa Alpha Iota Lambda chapter please stand to be recognized? Congratulations to our Honor Society graduates. Thank you. Please be seated. Some of our graduates wear honor cords to designate they are graduating with honors. The various color cords represent specific academic honors which are outlined in your program. First, I would like to recognize the honor graduates in our certificate programs. Will the Career Certificate Program students graduating with honors please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Will the certificate program students graduating with high honors please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Now I would like to recognize those graduates who are receiving their associate degrees with distinction. These include the Associate in Arts, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, and Associate in General Studies degrees. Will the students who are receiving their associate degrees cum laude please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Will the students who are receiving their associate degrees magna cum laude please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Will the students who are receiving their associate degrees summa cum laude please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations to all of our class of 2019 honor graduates.
It is now my pleasure to introduce my colleagues, Delwyn Jones, Officer of the Moraine Valley Faculty Association, and Nick Thomas, Chair of the Academic Senate. They will read the names of the graduates as they cross the stage. Dr. Haney will present the 2019 graduating class.
Will the graduates please stand? It is my honor to present to you the 2019 candidates for graduation at Moraine Valley Community College. Dr. Jenkins, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Moraine Valley Community College, I am honored to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in General Studies, and Career Program Certificates.
By the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, the Illinois Community College Board, and the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the appropriate degree, Associate in Arts, Associate in Fine Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in General Studies, and Career Program Certificate, with all of its attendant rights and privileges. Congratulations to each of you.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. We respectfully request at this time that audience members please remain seated until all of our graduates are recognized. Will the candidates for Career Program Certificates rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their certificates? Please come forward.
Iman Samra. Linnea Hallström. Cara Coletta. Amal Abumora. Brigad Suleiman. Aya Akrabawi. Ida Lovinj. Dionisia Zugrassi. Daisy Hernandez. Leslie Hansen. Juan Marquez. Elizabeth Hiley. Reem Barham. Suhair Mahmood. Esmu El Haibubi. Suna Sulim Farha. Servan Valix. Sabrina Suka. Louis Darfuhat. Norberto Perelto. Yasir Kasum. Martin Uvala. Djavin Stovall. Tracy Rosensteel. Eric Green. Amanda Johnson. Alexa Hernandez. Amanda Breen. Jessica Martinez. Hind Almaharat. Crystal Guzman. Naihaldu Buzi. Andrea Sagal. Dolores Garrett. Diane Mason. Timothy Schmid. Malgozata Nizinska. Lorena Rodriguez Flores. Laura Stakavici Enna. Timothy Bailing Jr. Shahara Al-Hurazin. Yasmin Mustafa. Angela Rona. Anthony DeFogiro. Ishel Mang. Kelsey Frost. Sky Knudsen. Sarah Ohesa. Angelique Romarau. Suvanu Berger. Rihanna Dumiko. Alexis Ornels Vojadez. Omar Villagomez. Josephine Fila. Emily DiPiero. Edgar Encina. Danita Perry. Natalie Zarate. Courtney Silha. Christine Morley. And Mallory Gross.
Congratulations, Career Program Certificate graduates. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate in General Studies degree rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degrees? Please come forward.
Melissa Carroll. Danelia Geronimo. Nathaniel Sumaski. Daniel Galvin. Jordan Eckhart. Zachary Campbell. Brendan Berry. Joel Rangel. Jenan Salem. Moyat Allen. Robbie Bulatot. Barbara Jadjits. Elizabeth Farrell. Carolina Martinez. Azeti Davis. Amanda Putman. Lena Yatabe, summa cum laude. Michael Jacobek. Brenda Escobedo, summa cum laude. Baltazar Mosqueda Lara. Brendan O'Neill. Darren Arthur Domingo, summa cum laude. Beha Aklasef. Wanda Whitehead. Denise Gitland. Ozama Nuizu. Marissa Enriquez. Zohira Ibrahim. Amanda Frame. Hayam Elbaba. Harriet Holmes. Denise Isaac. Marissa Moreno, cum laude. Maria Negretti. April Smith. Angelina Garcia. Christopher Musera, cum laude. Thank you. Sally Ahmad, summa cum laude. Salam Mohim, magna cum laude.
Congratulations, Associate and General Studies degree graduates. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate in Arts and Associate in Fine Arts degrees rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degrees? Please come forward.
Amanda Trasick.
Congratulations to you. Mr. Dawson.
Dylan Muth, summa cum laude.
Congratulations.
Linda Glover, magna cum laude. Andrea Orellano. Charles Pedalino.
I did it, bro!
Nora Damisi. Sol Nasan. Rama Diab. Sarah Awad. Matthew Oldani. Jacqueline Ruiz. Vivian Ruiz. Anwar Abraham. Cynthia Martinez, cum laude. Adrienne Valca. Sharon Ovadon Gomez, cum laude. Jensen Fionda. Bethany Rios. Hafsa Tabani, magna cum laude. Gianna Pinotti. Nuala Walsh, cum laude. Sheila Walsh. Besa Asani. Ashley Kozorowski, magna cum laude. Frenchie Bolton. Jared Ward. Jessica Winston, summa cum laude. Margaret Smith. Mia Eastland. Catherine Drish. Samantha Judice, cum laude. Damian Samsonowitz, summa cum laude. Alexis Baranda. Armando Del Real, magna cum laude. Sherry Zizzo, magna cum laude. Yazin Barakat. Donna Killen. Phoebe Erickson. Gianna Melka, summa cum laude. Alyssa Medina, magna cum laude. Stephanie Bakes, magna cum laude. Cynthia Carver. Haneen Omar, summa cum laude. Kelly Fitzgerald, summa cum laude. Maria Fox, cum laude. Abigail Diaz, cum laude. Liliana Lara. Mariana Vasquez. Kirsten Beatty, summa cum laude. Abria Ramadan, cum laude. Haley Enfield, summa cum laude. Michael Tuzum, summa cum laude. Jessica Stewart. Sonia Williams. Marcus Lapore, magna cum laude. Aspen Blue. Jacob Frederick. Mary Van Cura. Kimberly Lopez Martinez. Lauren Patton, magna cum laude. Anna Blahut. Jarinta Kofi. Brooke Straub, magna cum laude. Michael Hernandez. Mohammed Hamoud. Annalise Tapia. Jennifer Chavez. Alexis Spengler. Haley Boyd, summa cum laude. Savannah Gill, summa cum laude. Olivia Dankowski. Shadida Shabane, summa cum laude. Courtney Smith. Jacqueline Cortez. Daisy Lynette Hera. Kaylee Cameron. Heather Fain. John Cladis. Emma Manelli, summa cum laude. Alyssa Presmeyer, cum laude. Anastasia Liberidis, summa cum laude. Megan Gomez. Drashti Patel. Jennifer Sullivan, summa cum laude. Dawn Ott. Mutitha Stolgate Kral. Arthur Guerrero. Allison Raditz, magna cum laude. Lisa Marie Thomas. Aya Mohammed. Muna Munassar. Edward Schultz. Ashley Ziegler. Bianca Jimenez. Amber Matis. Ashley Lee. Talia Kubik, cum laude. Veronica Sandrick. Whistle Ashulheen. Tiffany Bowling. John Kalsitz. Talona Glenn. Greg Tomasic. Sari Salazar. Malik Smith. Fernandez Salkidolje, Jr., magna cum laude. Amber Kozlowski. Nicole Bucalato, magna cum laude. Arinanu Musiya. Saul Valdez. Silvana Robel, summa cum laude. Kathleen Schofield. Amira Abul Sayed, summa cum laude. Michael Burke. Austin Harris. Mohammed Humil.
Ashley Buckets Hunter.
Natasha Tomais, cum laude. Yasir Kuwaiti. Youssef Ahmed. Christina Soti, cum laude. Molly Pager, cum laude. Vivian Reyna. Ilsa Cauliero. Adam White. Dennis Dale Jr. Bridget Ventura. Daniel Barrios. Olaf Perez. Sarah Avery. Iyad Omar, magna cum laude. Sarah Ubosa. Frutasha Fisher. Nijud Zadia. Ayman Murad. Simone Alexander. Haley Charles. Deshu Robinson Boyd. Jamin Everzi. Shataria Robinson. Jenna Franzak. Tyler Powell. Dejana Brown. Yulia Tishka. Nua Yafe, summa cum laude. Ashley Boos. Yamalex Santiago. Yaria Walker. Jennifer Gutierrez, summa cum laude. Natalie Jersik, summa cum laude. Henry Putak, magna cum laude. Sarah Youssef. Olivia Roth. Kiana Bunch, summa cum laude. Myra Correa. Bola Gabriel. Sean El Nahas, magna cum laude. Kali Orr. David Alvarez. Brady Gilwa. Glaiwa. Bilal Khan. Sandra U. Burns. Mariam Sadilka, summa cum laude. Enridira Maurice Ill. Jonathan Wickline. Robert Howell. Ulisa Escotil. Rodolfo Garcia. Stephanie Vargas. Mamie Taklaha, summa cum laude. Sina Abed, summa cum laude. Alexis Dalia Esteves Torres. Martin Marquez. Buthana Abderrahman. Serene Serhil. Nancy Lopez, summa cum laude. Michael Lopez. Natalie Miller.
Congratulations, Associate in Arts and Associate in Fine Arts degrees candidates. You may be seated. Will the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science degree rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degrees? Please come forward.
Chanel Randall, cum laude. Jose Garcia. Cal Lefko. James Dufault, summa cum laude. Jasmine Pules. Eljama McPherson. Tyler Kanzigaoka. Stephen Grant. Danielle Bertucci. Marie Piotrowski. Nathaniel Marzulek, cum laude. Ashlyn Gronick. Christina Terra. Mark Zamora. Elaine Lloyd. Joanne Barrios, summa cum laude. Sean Noon. William Poole. Alex Zwick. James McGuire, magna cum laude. Abel Munoz. Joseph McCullough. George Guevara. Lori Drent. Emerald Bond. Amanda Donaldson. Leyancy Mojica, cum laude. Lori Moorfield. Margita Jersic. Anita Granda, summa cum laude. Yvonne Ryland. Gail Patterson. Anna Konieshna, summa magna cum laude. Grizel Martinez II. Aaron Navarro. Shannon Vincent. Jeremy Molina. Rewan Asawi. David Block, cum laude. Lardell Young. Sarah Janice Willard. Susan Casillas Correa. Reem Ahmad. Iman Jube. Nada Nasser. Summa cum laude. Rita Porter, summa cum laude. Jerry Lazzaroni, summa cum laude. Kevin Abney, cum laude. Joanna Gajor. Emily Cerullo. Olivia Burback. Callista Stefanak. Miranda Akers, magna cum laude. Kristen Cosby. Maria Ziba. Heather Guerra, cum laude. Caitlin Hawkinson. Nicole Gibbs. C.G. Nakio Brown. Catherine Cortez. Colleen Rainey. Ernest Anane. Joseph Kisik, cum laude, magna cum laude. Michael Maluski. Stephanus Yanuis. Jonathan Strachey. Alexandra Gonzalez, cum laude. Nicole Flanagan, summa cum laude. Hamza Aldisi. Alyssa Novak. Gary Gadula, magna cum laude. Nan Nguyen, summa cum laude. Khalil Jordan, cum laude. Lisa Jovanovic, cum laude. Linda Friday, cum laude. Catherine Pendergast, cum laude. Nicholas Opuzzo. Susanna Kerulis. Summa cum laude. Samantha Gage, summa cum laude. Aline Alaskos. Bethann Thomas, cum laude. Samantha Jacob, cum laude. Kim Birdie. Elizabeth Gannon. Alexis Nicastro, summa cum laude. Alex Turek, cum laude. Brian Rita, magna cum laude. Christopher Fiera Mosico. Mosca, magna cum laude. Jacob Madama, cum laude. Darius Bober, cum laude. Professor Rosemary Deneen. Aaron McNamara, cum laude. Nayla Hamden, cum laude. Agli Lipagavichuti, magna cum laude. Jason Omos. Nasreen Saleh, summa cum laude. Hanan Mataria, magna cum laude. Fadwa Shabna, magna cum laude. Fatima Salama, cum laude. Reem Suleiman, cum laude. Inas Abuad, summa cum laude. Lauren Capal. Michael Smith. Arthur Komar. Patrick Liu. Walter Hughes. Thomas Novak. Paul Peacock, summa cum laude. Amber Collins, cum laude. Meg Endo. Haru Ito. Sonia Lamina, cum laude. Gabriela De La Mora. Mohammed Juma, summa cum laude. Padel Cracker. Candace Andraki. Ann Kaminska. Julie Haynes, magna cum laude. Tiffany Spar. Sean Peralta, summa cum laude. Mason Abid, cum laude. Eric Sanchez. Jesus Rango, cum laude. Roel Bayabon, summa cum laude. Rachida Marzuk, summa cum laude. Reda Hassan, summa cum laude. Nancy Billows. Joshua Noten. Wong Trin. Richard Sui. Aaron Byers, summa cum laude. Victoria Sarabia, magnum cum laude. Kiran Autry, magnum cum laude. Winter Gonzalez. Leona Lilly. Diana Hernandez. Karina Enriquez. Nabila Al-Salahi, cum laude. Kamar El-Suhulahi, summa cum laude. Hafa Ali Mohammed, cum laude. Lubna Quran, cum laude. Nicole Castillo, summa cum laude. Maria Benson, cum laude. Raymond Moraine, magnum cum laude, just like the college. Scott Wessner. Antonio Gomez. Dominica Zavala. Ruben Zavala, cum laude. Cheyenne Schwinn, cum laude. Brianna Haynes, cum laude. Haley Swigart. Vanessa Moreno. Melanie Davenport, cum laude. Latoya Davis. Sharia Sparkman. Lucretia Robinson, cum laude. Jolanta Dula Poloski. Alexandria Tizong. Princess Gaddy. Maria Soto. Adita Peso Cani.
Congratulations, Associate in Applied Science degree graduates. You may be seated. And now will the candidates for the Associate in Science degree rise and remain standing until all candidates have received their degrees. Please come forward.
Teresa Esquivel. Katie Romo. Kimberly Fitzgerald Pasunanti. Jenna Rodgiro. Jessica Johnson. Anna Ciara. Cara Dillon, magna cum laude. Isamar Onelis. Agata Korutz. Clifford Lamares, cum laude. Michael Maloney. Noah Price, magna cum laude. Megan Darcy. Rory Bailey. Nicholas Holstein. Dina Sala. Riam Eldosh. Ethan Gallant, magna cum laude. Jillian Thomas, cum laude. Joshua Meyer, summa cum laude. Stephen Novi. David Dizalek. Destiny Adushami. Martha Malinowska, cum laude. Hanan Magrobi. Ashley Aquino, magna cum laude. Stephen Ruiz, cum laude. Adrian Chervario. Mohammed Ahmad Alan. Asma Amara, summa cum laude. Widad Ahmad. Judy Correa. Abram Abulahava. Samir Abu Hawad. Vidal Wilson. Robert Ricker. Mohammed Abduhoda. Mustafa Altaba. Marwan Awat, cum laude. Ahmed Chuwaiti. Ali Hassan. Patricia Macias. Sarah Dorr. Megan Love. Maris Maduram, summa cum laude. Eric Brenner, summa cum laude. Tatiana Rivera. Anna Osko-Roman. Elwir Klepcharek. Diego Urano. Sanara Rodriguez. Zachary Michael Ciccarelli. Mitzi Soto, cum laude. Isabel Bilich. Malak Awad. Aldina Muhik. Isaac Christian Robles. Evelyn Herrera, cum laude. Carla Encillo, magna cum laude. Victoria Cepeda, cum laude. Matthew Rohde. James Dishkevich. Haley Norris. Denise Berry, summa cum laude. Yasser Saleh. Taylor Wolf, cum laude. Matthew Power. Shelby Kohler, cum laude. Michalina Tilcha, cum laude. Ronia Motan, magna cum laude. Hala Hamdan. Naif Salim. Rashad Olasuele, magna cum laude. Kusai Mulak, cum laude. Yafar Farja, Ahmed Al-Shakeen, Umair Udwad, Rami Zauran, Andrew Garrett, Patricia G. Melendez, Amy Taylor, Abdelrakim Kalaub, cum laude, Tomas Cherkas, Jennifer Walsh, Caroline Wysocki, Cara Cleve, summa cum laude, Aiden Lowery, Nasir Amir, Prano Putel, Jacob Rivera, Jason Keeling, Doa Dana, summa cum laude. Mic change. Vida Oda, summa cum laude. Hudil Igbara, summa cum laude. Jennifer Moores, magna cum laude. Angel Moores. Randy Reynoso Zamora, summa cum laude.
Lauren O'Leary, magna cum laude.
Melissa Garcia, cum laude. Mason Folsom, summa cum laude. Edith Ramirez, cum laude. Danya Ubahawed, summa cum laude. Sabina Turbache. Umanu Ramudan, cum laude. Teresa Contreras, cum laude. Carolina Vasquez. Uliga Block, cum laude. Aliyah Block. Linda Jones. Michelle Frausto. Holly Patrice Cronin, cum laude. Daniel Cruz, magna cum laude. Fiza Ahmed. Stephanie Ortega, cum laude. Supreet Dhaliwal, cum laude. Nuwent Dang, cum laude. Charlotte Smallwood, summa cum laude. Wendy Rosales, cum laude. Cecilia Garcia. Ali Gadban. Saf El Baudi. Alexis Soto. Carolina Barron, summa cum laude. Jose Zalgado. Karen Fujardo. Destiny Watson, cum laude. Elgar Lopez. Fernando Veiga. Mona Nagy, cum laude. Zainub Momood. Saya Mohammed. Mira Gutierrez. Alexander Orsak. Antonia Kalus, cum laude. Sammy Sheikh, summa cum laude. Yasmin Abdallah. Kelly Knight. Maria Duenes. Patricia Michaels. Yakin Rasik. Paige McCullough, cum laude. Tomas Klimaskevsky. Ivory Newson, summa cum laude. Christopher Hill. Alam Youssef, magna cum laude. Raquel Relgado. Jabari Fields. And Iman Baez, cum laude.
Congratulations, Associate in Science degree graduates. You may be seated. Will all of the graduates please rise? Graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap, a symbol that you have graduated from Moraine Valley Community College. Congratulations, graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, as our ceremony comes to a close, can we give our graduates one more round of applause? Please join us for a reception immediately following the recessional in the Moraine rooms, located in Building M, which is just east of this building. As we begin our recessional, please remain at your seats until all of the graduates have exited. Will the platform party rise? Will everyone rise?